What's up everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Z. If you are a returning subscriber, I thank you so much for coming back and viewing today's video. And if you are new, I'm sure there's something you can take away from today's video. It's going to make you hit the subscribe button. So I prescribe that you just sit back and relax and get on with today's video. So today I'll be giving you guys my top 5 dating tips. 5 dating tips that will ensure you a long, peaceful relationship where you just don't have to be the crazy Taraji P. Henson of the relationship, or have to be Tiana Taylor yelling out Byron and be the crazy baby mama, you know. So these tips are prescribed by myself, Z, and have been proven to work. So if you want to get yourself one of these tips, so just sit back and relax. I'm sure you can take away something from today's video. You make me feel a little higher. So tip number 1, honey, is stalk him. Before you even say yes to his proposal, stalk him. Not proposal as in marriage proposal, like when they ask, so when they ask you out, it's my best advice to just stalk their social media. Just find out what kind of content they like, what they do, and who they are. Just find out as much information as you need to know about them, just so you know what you're getting yourself into. Because sometimes you might be saying yes to a sociopath. Second point, don't change now just because you're in a relationship, because you find a lot of people changing the way they behave, the way they act or dress because they are now in a relationship. Or you just dump your friends because you're now in a relationship. When your friends see you, like, come on, you are dumping the people who are going to have your back when that relationship ends, because at the end of the day, that relationship will end, and when it does end, you're going to go back to your friends crying, the friends that you left. Because when but just don't let it change who you are. Don't let it change the way you behave. Don't let it change your relationship with your friends. Don't let that person take you away from your friends or family. That's where you're going to have a peaceful relationship, because now you have your friends and you have your hubby or your girlfriend or whatever y'all having. So just don't let it change you. Period. The third one. Do not go through their phone. I feel like this is the one everyone has been trying to preach. Do not go through their phone. You are only trying to break your heart if you want to go through their phone. Okay? But if you do get access to their phone, I'm going to still give you tips on that, because some of you are very, very, very clingy and you just want to know what your partner is doing the whole time. So if you do get access to their phone, rule number 1, do not check their social media. Do not check their social media. Do not check who's liking their pictures, whose pictures they're liking. Do not check what kind of comments they do. Do not check. If you want to do that on your phone. Don't do that on their phone, because you're going to drive yourself crazy. Do not go through the DMs, honey. You are trying to drive yourself crazy. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it. Don't even hurt yourself by going through the gallery. Do not do that. Don't even think of taking a picture of yourself or of you guys together without their consent, because that picture will be deleted. The moment you walk out the door, the picture is in the trash. So don't go through the gallery. Do not take a picture of yourself or them unless you guys are in an exclusive relationship where they regard you as your boyfriend or girlfriend. Then you have the right to go through their phone and take snaps, okay? But if they don't, honey, do not. If you're just in an entanglement, just know that you end up being the August situation, and we don't want that. So the only best thing you can do if you get their phone is just go through their playlist. Try and find out what kind of music they listen to, because men are really, really attracted to women who listen to the same kind of music they listen to. So if you could get to like the kind of music they listen to by going through their playlist, honey, I'm sure the bond will be tighter. But there is a downside to that. If your man listens to amapiano or igqom, just know they belong to the streets. They are for the streets. They're the one who started the dance circles. They are for the streets, honey. So obviously he's been around. And also, if he's a screw, just know that it's not just your pussy he's swerving up on. There are many other pussies he's swerving up on, so you're just another pussy appointment. So if he's a screw, if he's a gum or I'm a piano, stay away, honey. Stay away. Those are just good dick and a headache. Period. That's the only thing you get from them. A good dick and a headache. My fourth point is do not post them on your social media, on your WhatsApp status, on your profile picture. Don't even type their name in your Facebook bio, because I see a lot of stupid people doing that until you are sure that they belong to you and only you. Okay, and then you can start posting, because the minute you start posting them, all your clown behavior is for everyone else to see. Okay, so you don't want that. You don't want that. So until you're sure that they belong to you, do not post them. Do not. Just keep on hiding them. Just have your thing on the down low. No one needs to know. So don't post them. And especially if you're gay. Especially if you're gay. In a community, we know each other. Like, everyone has been with everyone. Even if we haven't been together, we have a mutual person we've been with. So it's that small. I guess it was that small. So just do not post them. Do not let everyone know that you are a clown. It's okay to be a clown, but just don't let everyone else know. Okay? It's just a secret. If you really want to have a peaceful relationship, get someone who will make you laugh. Get someone who will entertain you. Get someone who will make you laugh from time to time. Because if you're not laughing, you'll be arguing the whole goddamn time. Okay? There's a tip to having a peaceful relationship. Just get someone who will make you laugh from time to time. Be entertaining to one another. Okay? Keep each other interested in each other, because now if you're going to start boring each other, you're going to start arguing with each other, you're going to see no reason to be together, because the relationship will the whole goddamn time. So just get someone who will make you laugh. Okay? Who's going to put a smile on your face, because darling, you deserve to smile. I'm just going to throw this one out, Genji, as a bonus, because I see a lot of people doing it. Do not stay for the good dick or the good sex. It is not worth it. Do not stay for it. You know why? Because good dick equals to toxic dick. And a toxic dick makes a crazy bitch. Okay? You will be the crazy bitch. Okay? Because now, crazy bitches are not born crazy bitches. They are made crazy bitches by toxic dicks. Because now, if you're going to keep on smashing that nigga with a toxic ass dick, you're going to turn yourself into a crazy ass bitch. Ooh, that's a bar. I come to the same bullshit the whole time. The same person that allegedly broke their heart to keep on going back to the exact same person. It makes absolutely no sense. You are just there for the good dick, and you've turned yourself into a crazy bitch. Period. There is more to a relationship than just sex. There is more. Do not just stay for the dick. There is more to a relationship than just sex. Okay? I don't know what it is. You guys will figure it out. It's different for each couple. So you will figure it out. There's more to a relationship than just sex. And when you're in 90, but you are. Give me a break. But the moral of the story of this whole dating thing is the fact that it will end in tears. Uthanda ungathandi kuzobhadalwa inyembezi, whether it's zakho or your partner's tears. Someone will have to pay with their tears. Either you get cheated on, either you guys break up, one of you is gonna cry, either you guys divorce if you're married, one of you is gonna cry. And especially if one of you dies. That's a very sad thing to happen, but one of you is gonna die. That's the whole point of Uthando. You love and you get hurt. I feel like it's a whole point. Mama feel Zulu is torn into pieces. We have chucky-faced hearts now because we because it always ends up in tears. And the most stupid part about the whole thing is we never learn our lessons. We just keep going back and keep doing the exact same things over and over. And they say that insanity is a repetition of the same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome. It's insane. So, it will end up in tears. So just enjoy it while it lasts, and hope you take some of my tips with you. So there you have it with today's video. I promised you guys 5 dating tips, and I gave you more than that, so you guys can pinpoint whatever ones that you like, whatever ones are applicable to your situationship. So if you guys like today's video, please go down below, hit the like button and hit the subscribe bell, because I'm sure I've earned it by now. And also, if you want to add more to the tips, please go down below in the comment section and leave some tips, because I would also like to learn something from you guys. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll see you again in the next time.